Alright, mate.
Yes, I am. Thank you ever so much for coming in. I do hope the journey wasn't too bad.
Oh, no, it was canny, like, a bit quicker than a metro, but you're all still squished in like sardines, aren't you?
So, my agent wasn't quite able to gather the specs of what it was you wanted. What do you need from me?
Oh, well, I need a translator.
Yes, I am a translator. That's what I do. But what is it you need translating?
I'll just give you all the words and then you just put them into the way you're speaking now.
Right, but what language is it you need me to translate?
Geordie.
Geordie.
Yeah.
Geordie is English.
Aye, but it's not the same English as you speak.
A dialect-to-dialect translation is theoretically possible. So I'm to take it that this would be a spoken translation rather than textual.
Ah, you just take me pure Geordie voice and put it into your Queen's English.
King's English.
When did they change that?
When the Queen died.
Oh, that is dead sad, that is.
Well, it is the custom.
Do you not think that's a little bit disrespectful to her now?
No. So, what is it you need translating? Why do you need to translate the Geordie tongue?
Oh, it's for this mega job interview at this pure mint company. They send you all over the place collecting soil samples and testing them. And I just spend half my life sat out here and I get what I do there with a cup of tea and typing up my notes. And then I won't even ever have to go in the office, so I don't really need to speak proper for that bit. But for the interview, I want to come across pure lush like you lot do, so that's where you'd come into.
I'm sorry, you're going to have to do that one again.
It's for a job interview.
A job interview, and will it not look unusual to have a translator in a job interview?
Well, no, I'll be in another room on a phone, obviously. And then you can just have an earpiece in, I'll give you the words, and then you'll put them into your voice.
Right, and supposing you get the job, will it not be apparent that the person in attendance is different from the person in the interview?
Oh, no, it's all just working from here more on site, so they don't actually need us in the office. And if they did, I would just hire you again.
Is it not slightly fraudulent to have somebody else sit your job interview for you?
Yeah, look, mate, I am more than qualified for this job, okay? I've got a bleeding PhD in agricultural sustainability, but every job interview I go, they just don't take me seriously, so I am just asking you to do this for me, please.
Oh, good afternoon. I'm Harrison.
Harper.
Oh, well, why do you have a bandage on your ear?
Harrison, you can't ask about that.
Oh, terribly sorry. My faux pas.
You can't ask an interviewee about their physical appearance.
Yes.
Or political views.
Oh no, it's not a Trump thing.
Oh, I didn't ask. You heard me, I didn't ask.
Yeah, well, I didn't hear anything.
Exactly.
I'm not your witness.
Do you think they're going to ask me any questions, or...?
So, you're George Stanhope.
I'd ask me.
Yes, I am.
But it is pronounced Stanhope.
Pronounced wonderfully.
And what makes you the ideal candidate for the role of environmental soil technician?
I mean, I'm just an honest, hard-working lass who's grafted for umpteen years to get to work amongst the cracks. I know all about soil. Like, for example, peat is a reet pain in the jacksie. Like, I know it stores carbon and it filters the water well, but Mother Nature gets in a right fattle if you dig it up and let all of that carbon off into the skies.
I'm a devoted and reliable employee with extensive experience across the environmental sector. My CV demonstrates my abilities, and as you can see, my PhD thesis focused on the destructive ecological impact of peat harvesting.
Thank you. Now, I know you'll predominantly be based at home, but I do have to ask, how do you feel you'll impact the team and company's culture?
Oh, I like working on my Todd. I don't even want to be in the office with you, like wearing a shirt and tie.
I'm an independent worker with the patience, know-how and aptitude to prioritise and focus on the tasks at hand. The opportunity for field work would allow me to flourish where others may fall prey to abatement.
What the hell is abatement?
Splendid answer.
Lord, they've swallowed that load of cack, haven't they?
Can you share an example of a time you have demonstrated initiative in a project or work environment?
Aye. When I worked with them thickheads at my last job who couldn't do nowt. They couldn't build a proper foundation if they tried, like. Proper bunch of divvies. Soft southern lads, you know what I mean? Sorry, no offence. But to be honest, I didn't ever want to have me bait with them for fear of them stealing me sarnies, so I would hoy me dinner up into the rafters and sit there with it. And that's when I got thinking, you know what? These houses would be proper sturdy if they had a pair of stilts.
Could you repeat the question in order that I may answer clearly and concisely?
Can you share an example of a time you have demonstrated initiative in a project or work environment?
Well, the daft folks I used to work with
My former colleagues.
were a reet bunch of dodgy divvies.
Had alternate approaches.
So I used to hide me bait on me late shifts.
Therefore, we felt it apt to reschedule dinner times.
You couldn't be trusted to eat alongside your colleagues?
No. What I mean is it was congruous to stagger breaks in order to optimize productivity.
Yeah, I never said that.
As for how that demonstrated initiative,
Well, I moved me lunch and then they didn't steal it.
I had some concerns regarding hygiene that led to my storing food at an increased elevation.
Yeah, and that's when I got thinking that we could raise the houses so they didn't sink into the soil like.
And being a proactive worker, I employed similar rationale to our architectural projects and potential floodplains, creating buildings on stilts to ensure that they didn't come into contact with potentially sodden topsoil.
Yeah, that's not quite right.
It's close enough.
Sorry?
Don't you dare lose me this job, man.
Anyway, one final question, because I think we've nearly made up our minds. What advice would you have for us going forward as a company?
I mean, you just need to think about your overall environmental impact on your builds. Because it's not just enough to hire someone like me to check the stability and acidity of the ground. You also need to be hiring a sustainability consultant. Yeah, someone who can check the materials that you're building with. And you should always build on brownfield. Like, I know there is a housing shortage, but you don't need to be mowing down a meadow every single time you build a new estate. You can build on existing empty lots. And that way, when you build new, you're building in line with nature, not opposing to it. And another thing, yeah? Walkable cities, they are vital. When you prioritise accessibility and public transport, you don't need as many motorways and car parks. You can move settlements away from car-centric lifestyles and free up car parks to build affordable homes closer to the city centre. Think about people and the planet before you rush into unnecessary and unwanted urban sprawl.
We should build on brown fields as well as green fields. Green fields.
Thank you for your time, George.
We'll be in touch.
Thank you very much.
What obnoxious divvy he was.
I know. They are 10 for a penny round these parts.
Ah, you can say that again, Pet. He's getting the job though, Reed.
Oh, aye. His CV is smashing.
Aye. Happy days.